it's only because I certainly appreciate my colleague, Councilor Seidel's total support for whatever it is that you're going to recommend. I would say caution, we actually haven't heard those recommendations in full detail, so it's good you can count on one counselor. But you all, most of you at this table, you know how this works. If you want to get these things accomplished, and we're moving into an election year, you will absolutely be sabotaged by this council, right? By me, by Councilor Reeves, by Councilor Simmons. No, let's be clear. If in fact we're not brought along in the process, and we can talk about how great we think diversity is and all these other things, those are secondary conversations, they're critical to me, but what I want to know is the recommendations that you're bringing forward, how they get to the heart of everything that Dr. Young just talked about. And you know that, and I've been fortunate to have frequent conversations with both Dr. Young, with the school committee member Mark McGovern, and some others, so it's not a surprise. I'm fully supportive of the work you're doing. I think I've conveyed my excitement and my optimism because I really have been staying in touch with the work that's happening, and I am very optimistic. But I also don't want us to be naive in thinking about what the time frame is and what it really means for you to be able to get the full support of the City Council. It doesn't have to be bold, but change is going to be bold for some people, and it's going to be bold in a good way and bold in a bad way. So just the fact that you're going to be making recommendations that are about to change is going to be enough to spark the fire, and you really do need, and I'm not trying to overblow our role here at the City Council, but you need this city, this community, our children, our parents, need both of these political bodies to really be firmly grounded and understanding of the work that you're doing, how you're going to actually achieve tackling every issue that Dr. Young just talked about, and so that we can all be supportive of it and be on the same page, and that you're not undermined at the 11th hour when it gets really uncomfortable by, sometimes it can just be a very small group, a very, very small group, but we've all been around long enough to know that very small group who's uncomfortable with the change or who might not have that change be in their best interest. At the 11th hour in an election year, it doesn't work. So I think that I'm excited. I really am thankful for all the work that you're doing, and everything I've said, I mean it. And I just really look forward to having that conversation where we can really respond to the actual recommendations of the work that you're doing. Because I want your work to succeed, because that means that our children and our families succeed.
I am Sam.
Justin.